Welcome. I'm Andrea Francine, and this is Yoga Basics in Orchid Bay Belize. This practice is an all levels yoga class that focuses on joint opening stretches, alignment, and mindful breathing. So grab your mat and let's get started.
Hello, everyone out there in Cyberland. So this Yoga Basics class, if any of you remember, I used to hold this every Monday night at Arenda Yoga for years and years and years, and I have checked in with a lot of you who are really excited to be back at this Yoga Basics class. We'll be, of course, working on some mindful breathing and some gentle joint opening stretches, and also always about the alignment when you come to my class. So let's get started. So if you have your mat all set up, that's great. Maybe you have a little blanket. Maybe you have a little blanket nearby. And we're going to start with laying down flat on your back. So I'm just going to lay down with you for a moment. I'm going to take a couple nice long deep breaths in and out. So maybe put your blanket right underneath your knees and then lower yourself down. All right, so settle yourself in for the next few moments. Take a couple long deep breaths in and out. First breath, just in and out into the whole body. And then the second breath, just kind of allow your muscles to relax. Give yourself permission. And then your next breath, just settle yourself here into this moment. So just stay right where you are. Close your eyes or lower your gaze, or settle your gaze on one thing. Couple more long, deep, full breaths, and just begin to notice how the body breathes itself. And just notice your breath now. Just notice if it's free and clear or if there are any restrictions in your breath. Just be aware of what's going on. And as you settle yourself in, ask yourself, is there an intention for joining this practice today? And then just set your attention to the edge of your awareness. And let's think of something that we're grateful for. And just setting that to the edge of your awareness. Begin to open your awareness to your surroundings. Notice the sounds around you. Notice the smells, the sensations of vision, even if your eyes are closed. Sensation of touch, all the meeting points of your body against a surface. Feel the sensation of taste in your mouth. Feel all of the sensations in your mouth, and then in your face, your head. Bring awareness into your neck and throat. And feel your way across your shoulders, down through your arms, into your hands. Feeling your thumbs and fingers. And feel your way down through your torso, right down into the hips and the legs, right down into your feet, your toes. Feeling sensation in the whole physical body. And we set the intention to keep awareness of sensation in your body throughout this practice. And now turn your attention once again to your breath. Notice that the body is breathing itself. And start to participate with that breath. Breathing in through your nose and out through your nose and mouth. Feel the sensation of breath on your nose as you inhale. And feel the ease of effort as the breath falls out of your body. In through your nose, out through your nose and mouth. When you inhale, bring your tongue to the roof of your mouth. When you exhale, relax the tongue. Let the breath pass. In through your nose, out through your nose and mouth. Feel that breath coming up into your head, nourishing your brain and your mind with vital life force and oxygen. And then the breath just falls out of your body. Place one hand on your chest, the midline of the body. Feel the sensation of this hand against your body. Feel the sensation beneath the hand. Feel the expansion in your chest as you inhale. And that ease of effort as the breath out. In through your nose, out through your nose and mouth. Bring your other hand to your belly, just below your rib cage. Feel the sensation of this hand on your body. Again, in through your nose, out through your nose and mouth. Draw the breath from the head through the chest, deep into the lungs. Feel the expansion in your lungs as you inhale deeply into the whole body. And then consciously draw your belly towards your backbone as you exhale. In through your nose, out through your nose and mouth. Breathing from the head to the chest, into the lungs. Each inhale lengthens, opens and expands your body. Each exhale is a release, ease of effort, and a letting go. Really set the intention to link the breath with the movements of this afternoon's practice. Now draw your knees up into your chest. Wrap your arms over your shins and give a little side-to-side rocking. If your blanket is in the way, just kind of kick it out of the way. And then coming back to the center, place your feet on the mat and separate your arms. Let the knees go from one side to the other. Make sure that you have a little distance between your feet. This helps to disperse the twist up the spine. So see if you can add your breath here. Inhale to the center, exhale to one side. Inhale to the center, exhale to one side. And now add your head. See if you can move your head in the opposite direction as your knees. Continue exhaling to the side and inhaling to the center. One more. Bring it back into the center. Good. Bring your arms down to the sides. Extend your legs out to the full length on your surface. And then bring your arms way up overhead. Stretch your fingers and your toes as far away from each other as you can. You can wiggle your fingers and toes maybe. Nice big reach. And then just relax for just a moment. Now feel where your fingertips are and then feel all the way down your body to your toes. Feel this imaginary line, this vertical line. This is going to transfer into our alignment for today. So this up and down vertical line is our first stop. And then the next stop is to bring your hands out to the sides. Just look down your arms to make sure that they're directly out from your shoulders, not above and not below, just right out to the sides. And this is our horizontal line in our alignment. So the vertical line, and then we have a horizontal line from the fingertips on the left hand all the way across the front of the body and the back of the body to the fingertips on the opposite hand, on the right hand. Feel that line across your body. And then feel the vertical line again, and just notice where this line meets. It meets right here in the heart space, right here in Namaskar Mudra. So those are the points that we want to pay attention to today. We're looking at our vertical line and our horizontal line meeting right here in the middle in the heart space. All right, so bringing the arms a little bit closer down to the sides, but not quite at the sides. pull your heels in towards your bottom and just feel the bottoms of your feet connecting to the earth. Make sure you've got a good stance. You want your feet to be a little distance apart, and then press your whole spine into the floor. Pull your belly in, feel that rounding, feel everything in the back of your body pressed into the surface, and then tighten through the groins and begin to roll up one vertebrae at a time. Lift your body up and then lower your body right back down. We're just going to do a few of these pelvic tilts. This time we're going to inhale as you lift up. Try and go up a little higher each time. Exhale when you go down. Let the whole back connect with the mat as you go down. Inhale, lift up, rolling up one vertebrae at a time, going up a little higher each time, and then lowering down, lowering down. And then one more time, we're going to lift up. This time, we're going to stay here. We're going to squeeze through the buttocks, coming into a little bit of a bridge pose here, walking the shoulders a little together. Now, if this is very difficult for you, just do the best you can. Maybe you're going to be way down here. Maybe you're going to be right down on the mat. You can still squeeze through the groins and get that same little tightening in the lower back. So lower down, and then we're going to bring the knees in again, wrap over the shins, and a little side-to-side rocking. Now, if you don't have a lot of space here and your knees don't want to come up, you can always just keep them right here. And then we're going to rock front to back on the length of the spine a couple times, and then rock yourself right up into a seated position. Come around to the front and extend your legs out in front of you. So you want your feet to be about mat distance apart. I'm going to press the heels and squeeze and open the toes a little bit. Go back and forth. And then we're just going to press those heels forward. Start up sitting up on the sits bones. Just kind of get a nice, tall, long spine. Feel that vertical line again. And then roll back onto the tailbone. Round the spine. Relax the shoulders down. Drop your head. And just slide your hands down, dropping your head towards the knees. Want a nice big rounding in the spine here. I'm going to put some space in between the vertebrae now that we just did some compression. And then curl yourself up one vertebrae at a time, stacking the spine. Roll the shoulders back and down. Take a deep breath. Roll your shoulders back a few times. Forward a few times, sitting up nice and tall. Now, feel your sits bones sitting directly on the sits bones. Feel where your spine and your shoulders are. We've got this nice T across here, and then roll back onto the tailbone. Notice how the sides of the body relax, the flank muscles relax a little bit as you pull your belly in, and then lift right back up. So if you feel fatigued at all while we're doing any of our yoga practice today, just realize where you are. Do I need to come back on my tailbone for a moment and release those flank muscles? Or when you're back up, you're building a little more strength here on the side of the body. So drop your chin down to your chest and feel that space in the back of your neck, the cervical vertebrae. And we're just going to kind of roll the head from side to side. Keep your chin kind of attached to your chest, just a little rolling side to side. And then lift your head up. Turn your face up towards the sky. Stretch your throat. Press your tongue to the roof of the mouth. And then bring your head back to level. Turn your head towards the right. And just, again, imagine that vertical line and the horizontal line when you turn your head all the way to the right. You want to be sure that you're not pulling the shoulders with you. Keep those shoulders out. And roll your head over to the other side. Same thing here, just feeling that cross, that T, vertical and horizontal, meeting right in the heart space. And back and forth a few times. See if you can add your breath here. Inhale to the center. Try again. Exhale to the side. Inhale to the center. Good. And just roll back. Shake it, wiggle it out for a moment. Okay, so we're just going to sit in a cross-legged position. And you know the deal. Always start in the least comfortable cross-legged position. All right, so we're just going to sit up nice and tall here. Again, roll back onto the sits bones, tailbone. Just go back and forth between the two. And we're going to come up nice and tall. Drop your chin down to your chest. Feel that space again, right in the back of the neck. And this time we're just going to roll the head to the right. Stop your right ear above your right shoulder. And then place your left hand down. Walk your fingers out. Wiggle your fingers. Rotate your wrist. And then press back. And bring your hand back in. Roll your head forward and lift it back up to level. And then switch your legs out. And then drop your left ear to the left shoulder. So just kind of feel that connection here and here. Notice if you're pulling your shoulder up or not. The right hand is going to come out and walk your fingers out a little bit. Wiggle your fingers. Rotate your wrist. Press back. Breathe. Don't forget to breathe. And then bring your hand back in. Roll your head forward and lift it up. Good. Deep breath. Extend the legs out. This time we're going to bring the legs close together. So pressing the heels forward, lifting up through the torso, roll the shoulders back and down. Again, focus on the horizontal and vertical lines. This way and this way. Sitting tall, press your heels forward. Feel the muscles working in your legs, like you're wrapping muscle right along the bone. Sitting up nice and tall. I wish I could see you, but I know you're there. And then walk your hands down your legs. Keep your head up, keep your back nice and long. Press your heels forward and take another breath. Breathe in. And as you exhale, go a little bit deeper. Consciously pull the belly in towards the backbone. One more time. Deep breath. Exhale, fold forward. Just go to the best of your ability. If your hands are way back here, that's fine. If they're way down, if you are very flexible, that's great too. Just go to what's enough for your body. Feel the stretch in the back of the legs. Feel the stretch in the back of your body, wherever you're feeling it. One more breath. Look to the toes and then come on back up. Roll those shoulders. And then we're going to pull our feet into bound angle. Butterfly the knees. And again, finding the sits bones and the tailbone. So we're going to start with back on the tailbone. Drop your elbows inside the knees and lean forward. Pull the belly towards the backbone. Bring your head down towards your toes. And pull yourself up. Stack the spine. Take a deep breath. Now we're up on the sits bones now. We're going to reach the right hand back. You can put your palm or your fist down. And your left hand is going to come around to the top of the right knee. Just do the best you can. Take a deep breath. And as you exhale, turn your chin towards your right shoulder. Again, feeling that horizontal and vertical line. Particularly the vertical line here, shoulders are nice and level. Pull your belly in as you exhale. Use your left hand as leverage or support. One more breath. And exhale your way back to the center. Take a deep breath. And now your left hand is going to reach back behind your left hip. Palm or fist down, right hand to the top of the left knee. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, turn your chin towards your left shoulder. Pull your belly in as you twist. Keep those shoulders nice and level. Breathe with it. Where do you feel this twist? One more breath. And exhale your way back to the center. Take a nice long deep breath. Extend your right leg. Pull your left heel in for Jana Shushasana. Starting again, sitting up nice and tall on the sits bones. Deep breath, pressing that right heel forward. As you exhale, slide your hands down your leg to the lowest part you can reach. Drop your head towards your knee. This stretch wants to be in the back of your leg, but if you need to take a little pressure off the knee, you can, putting that towel or blanket under there, maybe even your fist if you don't have anything. But ideally, you want to be pressing the heel forward and getting length in the back of your leg. So relaxing over that right leg. Breathe with it. And then look to the toes. On your next inhale, drag your hands up the length of the leg, stimulating the nerve endings. It's a little bit of a self-massage. You're going to bring your left knee up, and right at the knee joint, cross over. Pull the top of the thigh close into your chest. You want to hug it in. So we just want to test and see. Does your elbow go over or will it not go over? If it doesn't go over, you're just going to reach your right hand down and wrap it right around that knee. Placing the left hand back again. Take a deep breath up on the sits bones. Exhale, turn your chin towards your back shoulder. Pressing the right heel forward. And then find that breath. Deep breath. And exhale back to the center. And then just slide your knee over on top of your right knee. Sit up nice and tall. This might be giving you a really good stretch as it is, but if you want to intensify the stretch, just kind of walk your hands a little bit forward. And breathe. Just see what you can do. And then walk the hands back. Let's go a little deeper. We're going to lean to the right and tuck your heel underneath your left hip. Now, if this doesn't work for you, that's okay. Just keep that leg straight. If you're working on this, just kind of sit with this for a moment. We're going to take a nice long deep breath in and exhale. Each time you exhale, just focus on relaxing and releasing the muscles. Couple breaths here. In through the nose, out through the nose and mouth. If you're feeling really good here, you can start to lean forward. Walk the hands a little bit forward. Just go to what feels enough for you. And then walk your hands back. Take a deep breath. And lean to the right. Straighten out those legs. Shake it out. Now we're going to pull the right heel in and drop that knee out. Press the left heel forward. Take a deep breath. And as you exhale, again, slide your hands down the length of the leg. Each time you exhale, sink a little bit further, a little bit deeper. Find that breath. Just sink into it. Then look to the toes. Again, noticing if you need a little bend in the knee is okay. And then slide the hands back up the length of the leg. Relax the shoulders down. Bring the right knee up and cross it right over at the left knee. And again, hug the top of the thigh close into the midline and close into the belly. Really want to get a nice stretch in the hip here. We're going to reach that right hand back and the left arm reaches out. Wrap it right around the knee. Hug it into your chest. Turn and look over your back shoulder. Now again, if you're already very accomplished in this or you've done this pose and you're comfortable in it, you can also hook your elbow and get a little bit more traction here in the twist, deeper in the twist. Keep pressing your left heel forward, toes to the sky. I'm turning around like maybe I can see you all out there. Just pretend I'm watching. Take another deep breath. And as you exhale, come back to the center. Slide your right knee on top of your left knee. Sit up nice and tall. Press your heel forward and walk the hands forward. There you go. Breathe into this stretch. Doesn't matter where you are, how far you are. Just be with it for a moment. One more breath. Walk the hands back if they're out. Lean to the left. Tuck your left ankle under your right hip. That's a challenge for me to even say that. Sitting up nice and tall. Again, just feel into the hips here. This might be a really difficult stretch for you. Breathe in long and deep and focus on that exhale. This is the hero pose. You think about gratitude. I'm thinking about the heroes up there in the hospitals and on the front lines of the situation that we're in humanity. Take a deep breath and exhale, lean forward. Let's all just send a note of gratitude out to all those people that are working very hard right now. And inhale back up. Okay, hips are probably a little bit tired now, so we're going to lean to the left, straighten out that left leg, and then bring that right leg out. Shake them out. Press your heels forward, toes to the sky, and we're going to bring our hands in front of our heart. Lift the elbows up and press into the palms. Open your fingers wide. Lift your palms off of each other and then press into the fingertips. Nice steady pressure here. Relax your hands. Relax your feet. Bring your hands back into Namaskar Mudra. We're going to lift the arms up overhead. Nice big reach. Inhale and exhale those arms down to the side. Bring them right back into the heart space. Inhale, lift up. Legs are active. Exhale the arms down. Just do what's enough for your body. Back to the heart space. Inhale, lift the arms up. This time we're going to lift way up high, fingertips to the sky, right down through the sits bones, and then from the hips forward, lean forward. Hold that stretch. Reach, reach, reach. Drop the hands down. Take a deep breath. Exhale, lean forward. Drop your head. Nice reach. Pressing those heels forward, toes to the sky. Look to the toes again, and come on back up. Okay, sit back, shake your legs out, wiggle it all out. Take a deep breath. We're going to swing around onto our hands and knees now. So we want to come about to the center of the mat, lining up your wrists and your shoulders and your knees and your hips. We're just going to go a little side to side here. Make some circles the other way. We're just kind of getting a sense of being grounded here. And then drop your head down between your arms and just loosen your neck a little bit. Roll it a little bit this way, that way. Press through the palms. pull your belly up towards your backbone, round the spine. Feel the space in between the vertebrae. And then come back into that neutral position. And then drop your belly down, lift your head up, press back through the sits bones and down through your palms. We'll just go back and forth a few times in these cat-cow tips, working the spine. Come back into a neutral position. And then walk your hands forward, press your hips back towards your heels. Get a nice little puppy dog stretch. Nice reach. Work those fingers. This is active arms here. Nice reach. And then drop your forearms. Come right down onto your belly. Bring your hands into the crocodile pose. And just kind of feel the sensations of your body here. You want to feel all the meeting points of the front of your body against a surface. And just while we're here for a moment, just feel that line, that vertical line all the way down, feeling the left side of the body, the right side of the body. And then lift your heels. Squeeze and open your toes, make some circles with your ankles, reverse. And go side to side, massaging the tops of the thighs, maybe some circles here. Maybe you feel it in your low back. This is a really good, nice little stretch for your low back. And then we're going to lower those legs down. Curl your toes under and press through the heels. And then tops of the feet down. Bring your hands right underneath your shoulders. Or a little bit forward. And we want our forearms to be right down on the mat. So feeling that straight line, the vertical line. This is our horizontal line. This is our vertical line. We're going to feel that vertical line from the crown of your head right down through your tailbone, then right down through your feet. So drop your forehead. Find your breath, and on an inhale, lift up. Engage the legs. For Bhujangasana, this is our cobra pose. You want to feel the length from the crown of your head right through the tailbone. Tighten that line. 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Drop your forehead. Take a little rest for a moment. Where's your breath? Just check in with your breath. We're going to go again. Drop your forehead. Find your breath. On an inhale, lift the head up. You want to be able to lift your hands up so we're not pressing into the hands. It's really about the back of your body. Just imagine you're tightening from the tailbone all the way up to the crown of your head. 3, 2, and 1. Lower it down. This time come into the crocodile pose. Lift those heels again. Couple circles and circles. Lower down. So we're going to do the vertical line now and the horizontal line. So separate your arms out to the sides. Drop your forehead. Feel all the way down your legs. And start with lifting your head. Lift your chest. And then lift your legs. Stretch those hands out as far away from each other as you can. Breathe. 3, 2, 1. Bring the hands forward. Feel that nice straight line. And then bring your hands underneath your chin. Woo! That was a good one. Take a deep breath. Let it out. Smooth your breath out. This time we're going to bring the hands a little further back so the elbows are up. Curl your toes under and just press right into a plank pose. Now you can also curl your toes and come back with the knees and come into that plank pose. I need to be on my mat. And just feel the strength of your body here, pressing down through your palms, lining up your shoulders and your wrists, and then lift up into that downward dog. Nice big stretch here. So your ears are between your arms. You feel the extension from your heels all the way up the backs of your legs to your tailbone. Begin to bicycle the knees. Bend one knee and then the other knee. Go back and forth on this a couple of times. Just find your breath here. Notice how it feels in your hips, or how it might feel in your knees or your ankles, wherever you're feeling it. Just be aware. And then we're going to sink into this downward dog, up onto the toes. Sink your heels, press through the palms. And then bring your knees right back down into that neutral position. Straighten out your feet and just come back for a moment in the child pose. You can drop your forehead, or you can stack your arms or your fists and just kind of be in this position for a few moments. And then walk the hands out. Come on back up onto hands and knees. Okay, so I'm going to switch around for this for our for the lunges. So again, I'm just going to be right here in the center of the mat, and I want to line up my fingers and toes. So I'm going to bring my right foot between my hands so that there's a nice straight line here. And this helps to protect my knee. It's right over the ankle. I'm just going to go back and forth a little bit here. And then stop the knee right over the ankle. And then looking back, we're just going to curl the left toe under. Press the left heel back so that you have a nice lunge going here. So this is the front view. I'm going to show you the side view when we turn into the other side. So just breathe with it. If your hands are further ahead, your knee is not going to be supported, so you want to walk the hands back and send that back leg back a little bit further. Feel the strike. Now, if this is too much, just lower that knee down, still staying in that lunge. One more breath here. And then if your knee isn't down, we're going to hinge back, bring that right knee back next to the left knee. This side, I'm going to give you this view. Again, we're going to be stepping our left foot between our hands so that the knee and the ankle have that nice alignment here. Just going to go back and forth a couple of times. And then we're going to stop the knee right over the ankle and then curl your back toe under. Press through the heel to lift that knee up, engaging the thigh. Nice pressure in the back. Again, drop the knee if it's too much. If you can maintain this lunge pose, then that's great. 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. Hinge. Bring that knee right back. We're going to walk those hands forward again. Press back into a little puppy dog stretch. Nice reach. Bring your hands back underneath the shoulders and back into plank. We'll do one more downward facing dog. Nice big stretch here, nice reach. And one knee. And then the other knee. Come up onto the toes and sink the heels. And then we're going to bring our knees down. Swing yourself around into a seated position. So coming towards the front of your mat. So you may notice that we're not doing any standing poses today. Mostly this class is just going to be on the mat, and then maybe next week we'll do some standing up poses. So for now, we're just going to have the bottoms of our feet connected. We're going to really bring our attention to that and just kind of feel that line, that straight line from the crown right down to the tailbone. Drop the shoulders back and feel how your body feels here. Feel what muscles are starting to engage. So you're kind of in between your sits bones and your tailbone. So lift the heels, or lift the toes rather, and then lift the shins. You can stabilize yourself with your hands here. Just kind of hold here for a breath and lower down. We're going to drop the knees out, lean forward. Kind of hard to talk and kind of be maintaining core strength at the same time. And then we're going to come back up. We're going to do the same thing. This time we're going to try and do it without our hands on the ground. So we're going to lift the heels. Find that space where you're balanced. Lift your heels. And then if you need to hold behind the knees here, just go ahead and hold behind the knees. Feel the strength of your torso working. Now you also may want to just bring your hands next to the knees. Feel the strength here in your body. Really stretch those arms down as the toes are up to the sky. Feel the thighs working here. 3, 2, and 1. Lower the tops of the feet. You can bring your hands down or just use your core to roll yourself back out onto the mat. Lift your arms up overhead. Extend your legs. Nice big reach. Fingers all the way down to the toes. Feel that big vertical line. Bring your arms down to the sides and feel that horizontal line. We're going to bring the right knee up. Hug around that right knee. Hug it in as close as you can. Now, if you're way far away or you can't reach, that's okay. Just reach behind the knee. Just do the best that you can. And then we're going to bring the right arm out to the right side. Pull the left knee, or the right knee, over to the left side of your body. Just do what feels enough. Now, if you can't bring that leg over, that's okay. Just want to get that stretch in the hip working. And if you're comfortable here, or wherever, turn your head towards the right. Look down that right arm. You want to keep the right arm on that horizontal line. And then hug the knee back up into the chest. We're going to extend that leg straight up, point and flex. Make some circles. And point that leg, bring your arms down to the side. Float that leg down. Just imagine there's no gravity. Your leg is completely weightless. And it comes down. Shake it out. Take a deep breath. Adjust your arms back into that T position. Just really look down those arms. Really feel that connection right here in this cross, right across the center of the body and the heart space. We're going to bring the left knee up. Hug it in again behind the knee, on the top of the knee, whatever feels good. Getting a nice stretch in the back hip. And then we're going to bring the left arm out and the right hand is going to come over. Bring that knee over to the right side. You want to maintain your shoulders flat on the mat. So if you're coming up like this, just come back more. If you're trying to get your knee to the ground, that's not what we're going for. What we're going for is to stretch right through here and right in here. So if you're not able to do that, that's just because you're tight, and that's what we're breathing into. You're comfortable here. Turn your head out and look down your left arm. Breathe with it, breathing deep into the belly. One more breath. And exhale that knee back up to the center. Reach behind your knee and extend that leg up. Just hold. You can hold down here, wherever feels good. Point and flex. Make some circles. Squeeze and open. And then bring your arms out to the side. Point the toe. And float that leg down again. Like there's no gravity. There's no anything pulling you down. You're just weightless. And let it go. Draw your knees into your chest again. Wrap over your shins. Rock from side to side. And then just take a moment. Take a moment to feel your whole body. Just notice if there's anything else that you need to do to move and stretch your body before we head into Shavasana. So take that moment right now. Go ahead and I will adjust myself upright. All right. So begin to settle yourself in for the last few moments of our time together here in Shavasana. Take a nice long deep breath. And as you exhale, just relax. Just relax your body. Relax your mind. Relax your muscles. Relax your heart. And bring your awareness all the way down to your toes. Relaxing your toes, the tops and the bottoms of your feet, ankles, shins and calves, knees, thighs, hips and groins, pelvis, midsection, belly, chest, your waist and your armpits, and relaxing the back of your body from the lower back, the middle, and then upper back. Relax the rib cage and shoulder blades, across the shoulders. Relax down through the arms into the hands. Relaxing your thumbs and your fingers, your knuckles, palms, wrists, forearms, elbows, through the upper arms and shoulders. And relax your neck and throat, the back, top, and sides of your head. Soften your jaw, your chin, your cheeks, beneath the eyes, your eyelids, lashes, brows, temples, and forehead. Your whole body completely relaxed, body breathing itself. I wish you peace, joy, and good health. Namaste.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and grow with me.